Good morning, beautiful people. This tea is about to burn my mouth, but so yeah, we're in Sweden for I don't know how long, to be quite honest. There's so much exciting stuff to show you here. I am actually kind of here for a couple weeks of, well, we don't know how long yet, of recovery. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I was in hospital last week for something pretty severe, which is why I've still got some red bits on my face, which you've probably never seen before. We came here for something we wanted to come here for a while, which was this quantum healing place. If you understand quantum physics, maybe I'll go into it deeper. But we're also here just to rest, recharge, and to explore Stockholm, which is where we are right now. Again, I haven't been to Sweden since I was still competing in tennis, so 19, 20, we're talking over 10 years now. And I have to say, everything about Sweden is just better, it just is, alright? I can't fault Sweden at all. It's clean, it's efficient, people are friendly. The vibe about it is so, I can't even explain. The food is bomb, the coffee is bomb, the coffee is strong. None of this watery crap you get in coffee shops in the UK. Yes, I do have to offend people from the UK in every single video. You guys know me as well, like I'm always the kind of person that if things aren't 10 out of 10, up to my expectations and standards, I will complain. But I actually can't fault anything here. Like, there are a few things in life that are very important to me. One of them is cleanliness. Speaking of the gym as well, they even have plasters, like band-aids, like on the wall, ready for when you injure yourself. Because when I'm at home, this is something that you really don't need to know, but it's like whenever I get like a, you know, like you get too many cuts from deadlifts or whatever, it's like you literally have to, is it WWF, WWE? You have to like hustle at reception, and then you have to wrestle and slam dunk to even get one plaster if it's left. But no, you walk into the gym here, like, not only is it the best gym that I've ever been to in my life, because I am kind of back in the gym now, trying to build my strength back after what I went through, which a whole video is coming about, because it's a whole thing in itself, which is just pretty horrific, and I am eternally traumatized from. But you also know I always get my own back, so it wasn't even being in hospital, which I know, again, if you follow me on Instagram, then you would have seen a bit of what I showed on there. I'm not afraid of hospitals or anything, but when you have people around you that don't even know what IV they're injecting into you, it's kind of concerning. Anyways, I'm trying to convince Jill to move here. We're gonna go have lots of fun in the snow today and eat some good food. Do you know what as well? Like even the peanut butter and tahini that I've bought here so far has been like 10 out of 10. Can't even fault it. I'm trying to think of something to fault because I feel like I just want to criticize something, but I can't do it because I feel like I'm just loving Sweden. Sweden, ja. What does that remind me of?
Hello, yeah.
Okay, then I'm Swedish.
I did message Alexandra on WhatsApp and I was like, look, I know you've just had a baby, but first things first. No, I did ask her where are the best spots to eat in Stockholm vegan-wise, because I know there are some pretty good vegan joints here. Obviously, there'll be a lot of food in this vlog because it's a healthy, crazy, cool vlog, but I'm gonna save the best spots until I do a full day of eating here. So this is no longer burn my mouth territory, which generally speaking, I do love to burn my mouth. Like sometimes I'll just pour the kettle in. This is the Persian part of me. You just pour and then gulp and then you just deal with the consequences after. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of what, babe, I was just telling the vlog about everything that's better in Sweden. Can you think of anything else?
I haven't seen much yet.
See, Jill picks up on the energy of things, whereas, no, I pick up on the energy of things too.
You do too.
I do too.
The airport, we immediately had a feeling.
Yeah, I do too, but I'm also that kind of person that immediately wants to like find things that aren't perfect and then complain about them. But here so far, I've like not been able to do that because everything has been perfect. It is cold. You know, I'm one of those people that generally, I always want it to be summer. Always. Like I just live for the heat. I just always want to be in the tropics. But I think, I don't know, maybe it's just something I've been through recently, physically, that was just making me crave the crisp cold. It's actually snowing here too. One negative point of Sweden is that it is expensive. I'm gonna admit that. But apart from that, it's worth it. If you know what this is, comment down below. Because if you know what this is, then you're a real G. Anyways, I need to stop chatting. Let's get into the vlog. I need a real cigarette. You do look kind of similar. Give us a twirl. Huh? The what? The moon?
Yeah. You see it?
Yeah?
It's so big.
Guys, you all know these glasses are not reading glasses. They're basically just a prop. Which I can't talk properly because my mouth is so numb. Wait, but who do they suit better? Tell me which other idiot comes in this cold with 2 layers on.
I don't know.
2! Jill made this beautiful curry, which I don't even know what went in it. What went in it, babe?
Why is this always my job?
Because you make it.
Onion, turmeric, curry powder, paprika, cinnamon, coriander, and then red lentils.
And then what did I make you put in it at the end? Peanut butter!
Really good.
It's really good. Needed something warming and hearty because I literally froze my balls off in town. Do you know what? It was so freezing that my camera stopped working. I'm not even joking. This kimchi I found, yes, there is ketchup there as always. This is the best kimchi I've ever had. Like, it's not blow your head off hot. I opened that yesterday and it's not really lasting long. Do you know what though? It does need a spritz. It was on 111 when it focused. See, I would buy this one, but it would all go down within 24 hours. They don't have the one oh, they do. This one is the best peanut butter. I've already been through 2 jars in 5 days, so I mean, if I didn't buy this one, Steph would never talk to me again, so. This place makes the best coffee, and I don't want any arguments about that. look at that phone. Even the chocolate chips bag. Do you know what, guys? Do you know what? Yeah. So I was just talking to Jill about this, who is.
I'm like overly.
In fact, I was talking to Jill about this like yesterday, or whenever I started the vlog. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, because time is not something that I understand. And I'm not just talking in terms of like minutes, hours, stuff like that. Like I mean days, months, years. I don't have concept. This is not what I wanted to talk about, but anyway. I was literally about to not film this vlog because I've just come out of hospital where I really went through something very severe. And I know that I look like trash. I mean, maybe not compared to the regular schmegular. When I said schmegular, it was 111, I'm not even joking. You know, not compared to the regular person that maybe doesn't look after themselves. Obviously I do. It just made me think, like, for example, I have lesions still, they're all healing. I'm doing really, really well, like I'm healing really, really well. I massively have Jill to thank for that I'm actually still alive, because trust me, once you hear about the experience, I was literally thinking I look gaunt, I lost weight in there, because I was in there for over a week, like hooked up to an IV, which God knows what they were actually putting through me, because they were that inadequate. I lost so much weight in there. There was no vegan food. Jill had to bring me food every day, which I felt almost too ill to eat as well. So I lost a lot of weight. I also have like lesions on my skin, which I always pride myself on saying, oh, look at me, I'm in my 30s and I've never had a pimple or a spot in my whole life, which is true. Like Jill can vouch for this. I've never had anything on my skin, and I also don't put anything on my skin. I just have good skin. I put it down to eating huge amounts of avocado. But literally for the first time, I actually felt self-conscious. I was like, I look like trash. Should I even vlog? People are gonna comment on the fact. I mean, don't get me wrong, when you put yourself on social media, everyone gets comments, right? Like, you go to my Instagram, it's like you put a picture of your body on there, you're wearing just swimming shorts or whatever, you're always going to be judged on your appearance. People are always going to comment on it, and it usually doesn't bother me at all. The thing is with me, it's usually very positive, which I guess is a nice thing. But then it made me think, okay, but then I always have to look like that, thinking that people would say this, would say that. And then I was like, do you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Considering what I've been through, the fact that I'm picking up the camera, you know, still going ahead with the vlog, getting back on my feet, and not paying attention to my appearance right now, which I don't generally anyway, because I don't put any effort into it apart from working out. And just blocking that side out of you have to look a certain way, and I'm more than happy to look like shit for the rest of this vlog. It also got me thinking, like, I really feel for people that have to put their, not have to, but yeah, I guess no one has to, but choose to do what I do, or any form of entertainment where your face has to be on camera and you can't alter the way that you look, which I mean, I never do anyway. But people that genuinely suffer with bad skin or acne, and how much insecurity that must place on people to even just come on camera because they know that they're gonna get judged for it. And I've never experienced that in my life. I've never had that feeling in my life. And I really do feel for people that suffer with things like that, like chronic acne or skin conditions where it really can affect your self-esteem. And again, I'm not saying I can relate to that. I just have empathy for those people, because I've never felt like this coming on camera before, but that's okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Guys, a little bit of a fridge tour, but the thing is, it's more of a grape. What's the word when you go to a museum? Is it display? No, like when you like present art, and it's like a. I give up. This just shows you the state of our fridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is how many grapes I need at all times. So this was supposed to be a fridge tour, but to be honest, the main thing that is in here is grapes, plant milk, coconut water, and yeah. Also, for those of you that were wondering if I found a good tahini here yet, let me just show you how much I've eaten already, like in 4 days. I mean, Swedish people, let me know if I'm correct that this is the best one. This is a 4 100-gram jar, and we've been here 4 days? I think so. And Jill didn't actually have any of this, so that's impressive. But also, like, kind of expected, right? What are you doing, beautiful? Cafe we can go to? What's it called? Huh? Body Body.
Body, body.
Body Body.
That's where we're going.
That's where we're going. See you there. If they ask me what kind of juice I want, I'm gonna say as green as my coat. Then we get one green bubble, one pear bubble. Green on green. What is that? Is that mint? Good? Good, good? It's good fruit juice. Do you actually want to eat the mint? Do you want the pineapple?
If you don't want to.
Yeah, you have it. They can't see. Let's fill it here. Okay. Cheers. Cheers.